Have you ever wondered who really holds the strings to the world's wealth? In our everyday lives, money is everywhere. It shapes our decisions, our opportunities, and even our futures. But do we truly understand where it comes from and who controls it? Join me on this journey as we delve into the intricate web of global finance. From the secretive operations of central banks to the surprising power wielded by commercial institutions, we'll uncover the truth about who controls all of our money and why it matters more than you might think. Let's start by addressing a fundamental question. Who controls all of our money, and where does its value truly originate? It's a question often overlooked in our educational curriculums, yet its implications reverberate throughout every aspect of our lives. To truly comprehend the dynamics at play, we must peel back the layers of complexity and examine the key players in the realm of finance. Central banks. At the nucleus of the global financial system stand central banks, the custodians of a nation's monetary policy and economic stability, tasked with overseeing the issuance of currency, managing interest rates, and regulating commercial banks. These institutions wield immense power over the economy's trajectory. Despite their pivotal role, central banks operate with a degree of autonomy, often insulated from direct government control. Take, for instance, the Federal Reserve in the United States or the European Central Bank. These entities possess the authority to adjust interest rates, a powerful tool used to influence borrowing, spending, and investment patterns. By raising or lowering interest rates, central banks can stimulate or cool economic activity, shaping the trajectory of entire nations. Yet their influence extends beyond domestic borders. Through the manipulation of currency reserves and participation in international markets, central banks play a critical role in shaping global economic dynamics. The decisions made within the hallowed halls of these institutions reverberate far beyond national borders, affecting the lives of millions worldwide. However, this power does not come without scrutiny. Central banks operate under a veil of secrecy, their decisions often shrouded in mystery. Critics argue that this lack of transparency breeds distrust and undermines democratic principles. As we navigate the complex interplay of monetary policy and economic stability, one thing remains clear. The actions of central banks hold profound implications for the future of global finance. The gold standard. Once hailed as the bedrock of monetary stability, the gold standard served as the linchpin of global finance for much of the 20th century. Under this system, currencies were pegged to a fixed amount of gold, ensuring stability and predictability in international trade. However, the allure of the gold standard proved fleeting, giving way to a new era of monetary policy and financial experimentation. The demise of the gold standard can be traced back to the tumultuous years following World War II. In 1944, world leaders gathered at the Bretton Woods Conference to establish a new international monetary system, one based on the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Under this arrangement, known as the Bretton Woods system, the dollar was pegged to gold at a fixed exchange rate, providing a sense of stability in an uncertain world. Yet, this golden age was short-lived. In 1971, facing mounting economic pressures, President Nixon made the historic decision to abandon the gold standard, severing the link between the dollar and gold. This watershed moment marked the dawn of a new era in finance, one characterized by fiat currency and floating exchange rates. Today, the legacy of the gold standard lives on in the annals of economic history, a relic of a bygone era. While its influence may have waned, its impact on the evolution of global finance remains indelible. As we chart a course through the complexities of modern economics, let us not forget the lessons of the past and the pivotal role played by the gold standard in shaping the world we inhabit today. Fiat currency. In the realm of finance, the concept of fiat currency stands as a testament to the power of governmental decree. Unlike currencies of old, which were backed by tangible assets such as gold or silver, fiat currency derives its value solely from the trust and confidence placed in the issuing authority. Picture this: when the Federal Reserve decides to print more money, it does so without the need for any physical collateral. Instead, the value of the currency rests on the belief that it can be exchanged for goods and services, a delicate dance of faith between consumers and institutions. Yet this reliance on trust is not without its consequences. As central banks increase the money supply, the purchasing power of existing currency diminishes, leading to the insidious erosion of wealth known as inflation. Imagine waking up one day to find that the money in your pocket can buy you less than it could yesterday, a sobering reminder of the fragility of fiat currency. Despite these challenges, fiat currency remains the cornerstone of modern economies, facilitating transactions on a global scale. However, its fate hangs in the balance, subject to the whims of policymakers and the ever-shifting tides of public opinion. As we navigate the uncertain waters of monetary policy, one thing remains clear: the future of fiat currency hinges on our collective belief in its value. Role of commercial banks. While central banks wield considerable influence over the money supply, they are not the sole architects of wealth creation. Enter the realm of commercial banks, where the alchemy of finance transforms deposits into loans and loans into new money. At first glance, the role of commercial banks may seem straightforward: to safeguard your hard-earned savings and facilitate transactions. However, beneath this veneer of stability lies a complex web of financial engineering. When you deposit money into a commercial bank, it ceases to be yours outright. Instead, it becomes an asset on the bank's balance sheet, ripe for lending. Through the magic of fractional reserve banking, banks have the power to multiply the money supply exponentially. Consider this scenario. You deposit $100 into your bank account. In a fractional reserve system, the bank is only required to keep a fraction of your deposit in reserve, say $10, while lending out the remaining $90 to borrowers like Steve, who seeks a loan to purchase a car. But here's where it gets interesting. When Steve spends the $90 on his new car, the seller deposits the money back into the bank, effectively doubling the initial deposit. This process repeats ad infinitum, creating new money with each transaction. However, this newfound wealth comes with a caveat. The more money that enters circulation, the less each unit is worth, leading to the insidious specter of inflation. In this way, commercial banks play a pivotal role in shaping the money supply, wielding immense power over the stability of our financial system. Yet, as we navigate the intricacies of modern banking, let us not forget the delicate balance between risk and reward that underpins this complex ecosystem.
In the grand tapestry of global finance, the control of money lies in the hands of a select few. From central banks dictating monetary policy to commercial institutions wielding the power of lending, the mechanisms of wealth creation are both intricate and opaque. Yet amidst this complexity, one truth remains constant: the value of our money is ultimately a reflection of our collective trust. If you found this video informative, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.